this shit off right by me just going and putting it plain as day, and that's fuck censorship. Fuck everything about censorship. It has no place within the entertainment industry because no one individual, let alone a minority of individuals, have the right to go and dictate what the artist is going to include or exclude in any of their works that are put out there on store shelves. But you always have the right to not buy, to not enjoy, to not listen, to not read, to not play, to not watch, to not even go fucking near it. So with that out of the way, let's go and talk about Street Fighter V. Now let's talk about how the entertainment industry in general, especially the video game industry, has come under such an aggressive onslaught of scrutiny by a bunch of extremists that want to go and play God and say, this will be in there and this will be changed and that'll be excluded, because that's what they want to do. Street Fighter V, 2 characters right now are Mika and Cammy. Guess what? Both of them are being censored, and it might seem very trivial on the surface, but you have to go and delve deeper. You have to go and look at the big picture. See, this shit only gets worse when this happens, because this is just a first of many dominoes that will fall. Trust me on that. They were changed because, well, Cammy, oh man, when she landed during her little introduction, you could see part of her crotch. Do you see how high up that fucking outfit that she's wearing? That little fucking onesie and shit? Yeah, no matter what, you're gonna be seeing some kind of a fucking crotch shot, even if she's standing behind a goddamn fucking mountain. And then, our Mika, who's a fucking wrestler with buttons of steel and shit, slaps her fucking ass. Nothing new, by the way, if you are a longtime follower of the Street Fighter series. She's a fucking wrestler. I mean, she has attacks where she goes and lunges ass first at her enemies and fucks their day up. I'm sorry, but how the fuck is her slapping her ass going to affect or bother anybody? And the same people that are saying, oh, it should be included, it should be taken out, you weren't even gonna buy the game anyway, and if you did, you'd find something else to be bothered by, to go and complain about. Now, Capcom, they came forward and they said, oh, well, you see, it isn't due to outside influences. This was actually all decided internally. So don't worry, everybody. It wasn't due to a bunch of angry mobs or anything. No, we decided on this. I'm gonna call bullshit right the fuck now. Here's the reason why. Any company that came forward and said, oh, these people, or these group of individuals, or that person, or this, or that, whatever they go and point to as being the reason why they decided to change what they changed, just turns and opens up another can of worms. It just makes more problems. That's happened time and time again, because whenever you have to go and change something and say, well, the reason I did it is because of Exhibit A, B, and C. Oh man, all of a sudden, oh, they're being attacked! I'm a victim! Look at that meat company go and change exactly what I was complaining about, and then tell everybody I was the reason behind. Oh. Even when they're going and fucking waving their flag of victory, it won't be enough. So I'm going to say this. They sure as fuck were influenced by outside sources. You couldn't ever fucking change my mind on that. And especially given the circumstances of all these companies going and hiding and scared shitless of what they're going to release. How about this? The minute that you go and you change these things, it's going to be something else. Oh, I don't like this character's portrayed this way. Oh, I don't like the outfit that they're wearing. I don't like the fact that these characters aren't ugly and disheveled looking. They need to be that way. I need to be represented in this game. If you have beautiful people inside of video games, what kind of a poor image is that going to represent? It's never fucking ending. Everybody will find fault in something in a world of fiction. In a world of fiction, and ignore all the ugly real-world problems that should be affecting them, since it's adversely affecting everybody. Fuck all that shit. We don't ever want to be bothered with real-world problems, because this shit's a lot easier to go and complain about. I got a change.org petition together just to change the way that her tits move around. I don't like it. They need to just stay right in place like fucking cement blocks with nipples. I don't want that stuff. No, I've got a change.org petition. I want all those characters taken out. It's offensive to me. I'm 500 fucking pounds, and they're all in great shape. So I will not buy another one of your products, and I'm going to move that other people do the same until you change all of them to look as beautiful as me. And you might think, oh, Alpha, that's just cruel. Why would you say such a thing? Because this is the fucking world that we live in. We're ending the year on one of the saddest and most pathetic fucking movements in the entire world. And that's, I'm not getting my way in things. And you'll have some stupid fucking mustard-brained asshole go and waltz up and say, well, you're just saying that because you're not getting your virtual boobies and butts. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Look, there's plenty of things out there I don't give a fuck about, and I will never give a fuck about at all. But I would still stand up for the artist to be able to present it the way that they want to. If they want to go and make it whatever they want, they should be allowed to. You shouldn't be going and dictating otherwise. And again, I'm not buying into the bullshit of Capcom saying, oh, it was because of internal people and blah, 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 blah. Nah, man. If that was the case, it wouldn't have gotten far along in development to even have a fucking gameplay trailer with shit like that. That would have had the fucking axe taken to it immediately. But the minute that those trailers were shown off, and all of a sudden, things just started lighting up on the internet because motherfuckers had nothing else better to do. Time to type as fast as I can. I do not like this, Capcom! And keep in mind, they type like this, like it's a fucking slap fight and shit, but it's the keyboard that's getting abused, and then the screen that has to display all the stuff that's going, oh please God, just fucking going. I'm not going to accept this, Capcom! I don't like the fact that you have Mika with her butt cheeks hanging out, and then she slaps them! What are you even thinking? Oh, wait a minute! Did I just see Cammy's crotch? You listen here! Camel toe is really offensive to me. Vaginas especially, I've never felt one, and I'll be damned if I'm going to have to see one of those. I'm waiting for all of you ladies. Do you believe in me? And just love me, embrace me. I'm one of you. Oh wait, nobody gives a fuck about any of your opinions, and these companies shouldn't either. Street Fighter V should go on the store shelves exactly as is. Stand up to these fucking goddamn idiots. Ignore them. Don't let them win. The minute that you go and you give them an inch, they will take several miles. Do you think this shit stops here? Do you? This is fucking stupid, assholic, pathetic, childish bullshit. If I'm writing a book, drawing, if I'm creating a video game, if I'm composing music, and somebody comes in, and they tell me, that's offensive, I don't like this, get fucked. Get fucked forever and ever. Sit on it and fucking spin. I'm so sick and tired of all these fucking extremists, man. You think that you control everything. You think that you have say-so. You think that you are special. That's the problem. Nobody told you at any point in your life that you were wrong. And when fucking people do, oh, la 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 la, I can't hear anything, oh la 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 la. Here's some facts. Do you want some facts? I got facts for days. I got fucking mountains of facts behind me. You wanna see that shit? Oh, nope, 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 nope. Can't hear no evil, can't see no evil. That's what it is. 2 to 3 fucking goddamn monkeys, man. You want to go and ignore all that shit, but you sure as fuck want to go and say, well, that's terrible, and that shouldn't be allowed, and this and that and that. And again, you'll think, oh, it's just Street Fighter V. Go check out all the shit with Dead or Alive. I already talked about that. What about Nintendo going and censoring shit in their games? Just for Nintendo of America, oh, it's so scary. Oh, boobs, butts and boobs. No, we don't want any of that. That's frightening. Censorship is fucking ridiculous. People were up in arms whenever back in the early 90s, you saw motherfuckers in Congress going and taking on all sorts of different video game companies and developers and shit, especially Sega, who came under a ton of fucking fire because of Night Trap. You know, the people who make fucking Mortal Kombat, same goddamn thing. And guess what? NetherRealm Studios could give a fuck less. Guess what they're doing? Whatever the hell they want. You know how many people will be bitching and complaining about those games? But they don't care. They just put the product out. Why the fuck can't you go and get this idea through your heads? The minute that you ignore them and just do your thing, they eventually give up because they're not getting anywhere. We'll rally together and we'll pick it. Go ahead. We're still making our stuff. We're still releasing it. People are still going to buy it, and you'll have the respect and admiration of all the fans and more. You should come out and say publicly, we are not going to water down our product. We're not going to change anything, all because of what you're saying. Fuck that. It makes no sense to do any of that. We're not talking about, and I've heard some things, well, if you accept that, I bet you'd be okay with like a baby murdering simulator and a rape simulator and like all this other shit. Because that's how far extreme they need to go. They just go and try flipping the script, and they sound like assholes in the process. Like, you're saying some shit like that to go and prove your point. And your point is as dull, it's just, fuck, it's not even a point. It's like a goddamn fucking bouncy ball. I cannot ever condone this kind of shit. And again, it's not because, it's because you're the virtual boobs, because you like Street Fighter. Nah, man. Don't give a fuck. I'll stand up for anything. I've met so many artists. I've worked with quite a few fucking artists in all different fields of life. And I would never accept somebody coming in and be like, yeah, you gotta change that because that offends me. Fuck you, man. Nobody said that you gotta like it. Look at that. You know how many things out there I fucking hate? Well, I wouldn't go and tell them that they need to go and remove it and change it and all this other shit. No, you keep doing your thing. I'm going to tell you I think it sucks. I'm going to tell you that I think it's dumb bullshit and that people shouldn't fucking like it. But I'm never going to demand that it gets taken out of existence. Fuck that noise. That's stupid as shit. That would show that obviously there's a fucking weak link in that goddamn chain. Now wouldn't it? Anyway, hey! You know what? Maybe there's plenty of you out there that think that this game needs censored, and we need more censorship. We need to go and shield the eyes and the ears of all of our precious little snowflakes out there. We don't want to offend anybody, because 2015 was the year of the offended, and I hope that 2016, eventually, that pulse fucking stops, and this shit gets killed off promptly and swiftly. Because I just want to go back to it being about fun and shit. Oh, also, hashtag fuck Konami. Has nothing to do with anything but fuck Konami anyway. Anyway, this is AlphaOmegaSin. As always, nerds, nerdettes, and gamers game the fuck on.